So hello guys, welcome back to our course programming in Python. So today we will be discussing about how to download this Python. So first of all, you have to write on Google Python download. Then this is the website www.python.org. So you have to open this and select your operating system. If you are using Windows, download this. If you are using Mac OS or any other operating system, click on the respective link. Okay, so I am using Windows. So I will be downloading this. So I have already downloaded this file. So this is how you will download this. Okay. Once you have downloaded this, you have to open your, downloads and you have to install this. So I will be installing this. Install now. So when you click on install now, the Python will install and you have to wait for a while, like depends on your system, how much time it will take. So you have to simply download it, install this. After I install this, it is not like that I can, write any Python program. I have to download something called interactive development environment. These are the software that helps you write code of, on any particular programming language. So we have installed Python, which is a programming language. Now we will be downloading a interactive development environment. There are many examples like VS Code, PyCharm. There is also a IDE called Spider. But for this course, what we will be using is VS Code because it is very simple and because it is free. So we are using this Visual Studio Code. You have to just go through this website and navigate through this. So we have again this section, download for Windows. So, and there are again many options like for Mac OS, Linux, and so and so. So I am, downloading this VS Code stable version for Windows, and I have already downloaded this. So I won't be downloading this. You have to simply download this and then open your, folder where it is downloaded. So I have this VS Code downloaded. So I will install this now. So you have to simply click on install. So VS Code is installing, I think. Yes, you have to accept the agreement. Click on next. Then you have to click on next. Select the folder where you want it to install. Then you have to select that create a desktop icon, and you have to also click on every other options as well. So when you do this, your Python will begin to install, and this is how it is installing. So Python, we are done with installing Python. So it is installed. Now you have to click on launch this Visual Studio Code. So we are launching this. So when you first of all launch this is how it behaves. You might get some other options as well, but basically this is the first thing that you will be, saying this like this. Okay. So this is how VS Studio looks like. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to first of all see that there are, this is the layout of Visual Studio Code. There is this setting option where you can, change the theme. So, I can change the theme to this color, or you can, there are several themes. Whatever you like, you can choose. Okay. This is how you can, change your theme. Click on settings, then theme, then color theme. So I will be using this Visual Studio dark background. Okay, I will be using this for now. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to create a new file. Just click on this new file and type hi.py. Hi.py. .py is an extension for Python file. You can write any name. I have written simply hi.py. I will click on enter. Then this will ask me that where do you want to save this file. So, I am simply creating a new folder calling it Python, and I will be choosing this folder where I will save my file hi.py. So I will create this file. Now this file has been created. Now you can see that do you want to install the Python extension from the Microsoft for the Python language. You have to, install this now. So when you will create a new Python file, you will get this pop-up and you will be installing this. So this will take like 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes depending on your internet connection. So this is installed. So I have installed this. Now you can see that we are into the Python. So this is, our Python file. Now what I can do is I can click on this thing and I can see what is, where. So this is how it looks like basically. Then if you create on file, you can, create many things that we will be discussing. Okay. So we are in this Python file. Okay. So I will delete this now. I will delete this also. Now what I will do, we will be writing our first program. So how can you write your first program? So there is a function called print function. This is used to print a simple statement that is called as string in Python. So for this, what you will do, you will write print. So I am writing print, and then I will, use this parenthesis, and we will use this quote, and I will write hello world. Hello world. So I have written this. This is the, print statement inside these two parentheses. And what I am using this quotation mark, double quotes, and inside the double quote, whatever you want to print, you have to write. So the statement is very simple. You have to print this thing using this, template, and simply click on this play button, that is run Python file. So when I click on this, hello world is, given in your output. So this is how we have, successfully created our first program. We have simply created this, and we have successfully used how to, learned how to use the print statement. So this is the first thing. Then I can also write like print, wait a minute, I will write print, what's your name? Okay. So now what will happen when you click on this print, this run statement? It is saying, hello world, what's your name? Okay. And if you have to take, input from the user that his name is this, so I will write name is equal to input, and I will leave it like this. You have to, create this bracket, and you have to write name is equal to input. And then I will print I. Outside this quote unquote mark, I will write name, which is a variable here. So see what happens. You have to simply see what happens. So it is, when I, clicked on this thing, print a statement, hello world is printed, it is there. Then you say, what's your name? It is, printed. Now you have, setting a something called name is equal to input. So user will write his name. So he will write his name as Tony, and he will press enter. Then it will say hi Tony. So can you see the magic? I have not, written this Tony here, but when the moment user enters his name as Tony, the program itself again prints hi and Tony. So this is, the first magic that you are seeing. This is very simple print statement, and this is our first program. What we have done, we have simply, learned how to use print statement for the first time. This is our first program where we have written hello world. Okay. So once I have written this hello world, what I can do, I can again click on run this program. So this program is, printing hello world. Then it is printing what's your name. Then it is, taking input from the user where I have set a variable called name. Now this name is a variable where the user gives input like his name is Amit. And when at the moment user presses enter, the program prints hi Amit, because that is the name the user has, given in the input. So this is the first, basic introduction to programming in Python. We have installed Python, we have installed VS Code, which was a pretty simple, straightforward thing. I think you all understand this very well, and this is how programming looks like. So this is the first step into our journey of this programming. So I hope that you like this video. If you like this video, consider subscribing to this channel. And learning coding is like, driving a car. You can't learn coding by, just watching the YouTube video. You have to dive into it. You have to code on your computer. That is why I have made this video as to how to install Python on your computer, whether you are using a Windows PC or Mac OS. You have to download the same thing. You have to first download Python, then you have to download a editor called Visual Studio Code, VS Code. Once you download this, you have to create a new file called hi.py. When you will create this new file, you will be getting a pop-up here to install Python. language, something like that. So you have to install that. Once you install that Python extension in the VS Code, you will be printing these statements. I think you should print these statements, simple copy and paste. Just try to do this and see what you can do. You can also print something that you like and take input from the user. So try using these things. And in the next video, we will be talking about data types. Once you will be, taking talking about data types, we'll talk about what is variable, what is, data type variable and all. And then we will, also talk about how to import libraries, it is math library or simple library. So we will be, getting familiar with the print statement first of all. We will be getting familiar with variables, data types, and so on in the first week. So this is, we have successfully started our, journey of programming in Python. So welcome to this, journey of exciting journey of coding. So thanks for watching. Goodbye. Till then, you can consider subscribing to this channel. Keep learning. Goodbye. See you later. Thanks for watching.